Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. So today we'll be looking at migrating item master, customer master, and then form customization. Okay, so let's start with the migrating item master. So here is the list of item which we got from our client, and we need to upload this list in the QuickBooks application. So here you can see that this list contains item name, okay, that is product name, then type is like whether it is inventory item, non-inventory item, assembly item, or any other item. So here in this case these items is part of inventory, so these are inventory items. Then accounts which are going to reflect this inventory, such as income account, then COGS account and inventory asset account, then on hand quantity, then rate, and here is the total value of the product, and then balance as of date. So here is these are the balances as of 31st of December 23. Okay, now we need to migrate this item master into the NetSuite, into the QuickBooks application. Let's go to the QuickBooks application. Let's open our company. For migrating item master, let's hover to file, utilities, import and Excel files, then advanced import, then browse your file. Okay, after browsing the file, the next thing is to select the sheet, and after that the next thing is to map the data. So let's click on add new mapping. Now here you have to give the name for the mapping. So here I'm giving item master, then import type. So right now we are importing item, so let's select the item here. Then all these fields are QuickBooks fields, and here are the fields of our Excel fields that we are importing. Okay, so let's map the data. So type, map type with the type, then name, item name, then income account, then COGS account, asset account, then on hand quantity, cost, then total value, then as of date, so balance as of, then okay, so we have mapped the data. Let's click on save here and then preview this. Oh, okay, file is open. Okay, now click on preview. So 11 records, 11 rows processed with 0 errors. Okay, and here do not import rows with the errors. Okay, now click on OK and then import. Okay, so import is finished. So 9 records has been successfully imported. Let's go to the item master to see that whether it has been uploaded correctly or not. Okay, now let's open our list also. Okay, 9 records are there and 9 records has been uploaded successfully. Let's open any one of this record. Let's open this Samsung 1101. Double click on it. Then here Samsung 1101. Okay, now let's see that. If you want to edit this, you can edit this. If you want to see the information, you can simply double click on that item. Okay, then here you can see this is inventory part, as we have selected inventory part here. And after that, item name. Our item name is Samsung underscore 1101 product name. Okay, then cost, you can see that rate is $265. Then COGS account sorry, COGS account 400,000. Then revenue account, and then asset account, that is 143,000 inventory asset account. Okay, and then on hand quantity, here it is 4, and we have uploaded the 4 quantity on hand quantity at the rate of 265. Okay, so all the things, all the information has been correctly imported. Okay, now let's click on OK here. So accordingly, if you want to edit this, any item, so you can simply double click on it and you can edit any of this item, or you can view the information of the item. Okay. Also, if you want to create the new item, for creating new item, you just have to click on item here and then new, and from here you have to select the type, whether it is service item, inventory part, inventory assembly, or non-inventory part, or discount item, or any other item. So accordingly you have to select the type. On the basis of that, information will get changed. See, right now I have selected inventory part, so accordingly information is appearing here. Suppose if I select here service, so here you can see only limited information is there to fill. So right now I'm selecting inventory part here, and after selecting the type, the next thing is to give the item name or number. If it is the sub item of any parent item, so here you can give the parent item name, then category, then here you can give the cost, then COGS account, which is going to reflect here, then asset account, then income account. Okay, and then on hand quantity, if any applicable. If you are creating new, in that case on hand quantity will be 0 only. Okay, and then as of balance. Okay, so in this way you can create the new item account. Okay, so this is about the item migration. Now the next thing is customer master migration. For that, first I'll be showing you that what we got from our client. So here is the list of customer which we got from client. So here you can see this list contain customer name, then company name, then contact number of the customer, email address, then billing address, opening balances, and as of date, that is opening balances as of this date, and then credit limit of the customer, then payment terms applicable to the customer. Alright, now we need to migrate this data, upload this data into QuickBooks application. For migrating customer master, again hover to File, Utilities, Import, Excel files. Then Advanced Import. Now browse your file, customer, After browsing the file, next thing is to select the sheet, and after selecting the sheet, the next thing is to map the data. So add new here, and then it will ask for the mapping name. So here let's give any name to it, that is customer master. Then import type, here we are migrating customer master. Okay, now map this data, that is customer name with the customer name, then opening balances, opening balance as of, then company name, then contact number, then email address, then billing address, then terms. So here payment terms, credit limit, with that of credit limit, okay. Okay, so we have mapped the required data. Let's save this and then click on preview first. Okay, so 21 rows processed with the 0 errors. And do not import rows with an error. Okay, let's click on OK here and then import. So import is finished, 20 records has been imported successfully. All right, now let's go to the customer master, customer center. Now here you can see these are the customer which we have imported. Okay, now let's open the sheet again. Let's open this James and John. Okay, for checking that whether it has been imported correctly or not, double click on this customer name. Okay, now here you can see customer name is James and John INC. All right, then company name, then phone number, then mail address, email address, then billing address, opening balances. So here you can see current balance is $1050. Okay, then under payment setting you can see that payment terms applicable to this customer. So here you can see we have provided 2% net 10 net 30 for this customer. All right, then credit limit is 15,000. So here credit limit is 15,000. Okay, so yeah, all the information has been imported correctly. If you want to see any other customer also, we can see that, like Joseph. Company name, then current balance 2563. So here you can see 2563. Okay, then under payment settings, payment terms, 2% 10 net 30, and credit limit 15,000. Okay, so yes, all the information imported correctly. And if you want to create the new customer, in that case you just have to click on new customer and job here, then new customer. Then here you have to mention the customer name. Okay, then company name, then first name, last name if any, then my phone number, email address. Okay, and then invoice to, ship to, Then under payment settings, account number of the customer, then payment terms, sorry, then credit limit, price levels if any applicable, then payment information, then sales text settings and all. Okay, so in this way you can create the new customer also manually. And if you want to inactivate customer, in that case you can simply check this box to inactive your customer. Okay, so this is how we can migrate the customer master. Okay, now after this, the next thing is form customization. So here you can see this is the invoice. So earlier the client was using this kind of simple invoices, but now in QuickBooks they want all this headers and column, this information they want on their invoice. Okay, now we need to customize this form accordingly. Okay, so for customizing the form, we are having two ways. The first is that, like, from the create invoice page only, from here you can simply click on formatting and manage template. It will redirect you to the particular template only. And another navigation is list templates. Okay, so here you can see various templates are there. So right now we are customizing invoice, so double click on it. After that, manage templates, and then copy this template because we are creating our form customizing for our client. Okay, so here you can mention any name, give any name for your invoice, underscore, let's give reference for reference JLOB. Alright, then click on OK here. So selected template is our invoice underscore, which we have created just now. And after that, here you can see we are having color scheme options, like you can select the font colors from here, and then these are the basic company information. After that, in the additional customization option, let's click on that. Now here you can see we are having various options like header level, column levels. Okay, now at the header level, see they want sales invoice. Okay, so default title is invoice here, so we want here like sales invoice. Okay, then next is date, then invoice number, instead of hash, invoice number. Then bill to, so here customer name, okay, customer, then ship to, then PO number, and then payment terms. Okay, so here you can see only terms is there. Now I want to give here like payment terms. Okay, and I don't want this, so I'm unchecking these boxes. So whatever the fields you don't want, you can simply uncheck that boxes. Okay, so I want all this header information on my invoice page. Okay, now this is at the header level. Now come to the column section here. Now here you can see item name. So here item code is there. Now I want item name. Description, so description, then quantity, then rate. So here price each is there, so here I want rate here, and then amount. Okay, so accordingly I have customized the fields, and then footer level, and then printing options are there. Okay, now let's click on OK here. Now again click on OK to save this data. Okay, now let's go to the invoice page. Okay, create invoices, And here you can see first I am selecting the standard one, product invoice. So it is looking like this. Okay, see, as we have modified sales invoice here, and here invoice is there. Okay, and here you can see that at the column level price each is there, and we have provided rate here. Okay, now let's open the our customized one, that is invoice underscore GLOB. So here we have provided sales invoice. So here you can see sales invoice at the top, and then few information such as sales invoice date, invoice number. Then here we have entered the customer instead of bill to. We have mentioned the customer, then ship to, then PO number, and here we have mentioned the payment terms instead of term zone. Okay, and at the column level we have entered item name, then description, quantity, and here we have entered the rate instead of price each. Okay, so in this way we have customized the sales invoice. So in the same way we have to customize other forms also, such as purchase order form, sales order, bills, etc. So method is same for all the forms. And after, suppose I have created this invoice, and after this also I want to change something. So for that also I can hover to manage templates here, and I can again do the editing from here also. Okay, okay, so today we have seen form customization, item master migration, and customer master migration. Okay, in the today's session, in the tomorrow's session we'll be covering vendor master migration and P2P cycle. Okay, so this is all about today. Thank you.